Okay, training camp is here. Guys, it's official. Football is actually back, and man, what a great day one of training camp. Let's talk about it.
Have you what a loss? I'm so versatile, yeah, I'm a renaissance man. I can do it all, I will never fall. It's the renaissance. You know that I got the mother sauce, man. You know I'm the boss, I know what it costs. Have you what a loss? I'm so versatile, yeah, I'm a renaissance man.
Wow, training day camp one, right? Exciting stuff. We got more news a lot quicker than we thought we were going to have. But let's start on the biggest one right here, right now. Mekhi Becton showed up to camp in shape, ready to go. We heard praise in Robert Sala's press conference. If y'all haven't seen it, take a look at it. It's on New York Jets social media accounts, whether it's Twitter, on YouTube, whichever one you want to go to, Instagram. Take a look at it. He speaks about Mekhi Becton and the work he put in regards to this past 40 days, making sure that he was in shape and at weight to check into training camp. And I think what really was kind of not mind-boggling to me because I had already called this, but it was already decided that George Fant is going to be the left tackle and Mekhi Becton is going to be the right tackle. George Fant officially also came off the pup list today. Yesterday we had Carl Lawson, CJ Uzoma, and Mekhi Becton come off the pup list, and then today we saw freaking George Fant come off the pup list. It was a great first day of practice. I mean, again, I don't know about you guys, but I've been tracking almost every big move, major thing happening and training camp. I've been following every single stream. It's kind of crazy. Um, I can't help myself. It's training camp. It's training camp. Today's my anniversary, and I still wanted to go ahead and make sure I found time to talk to you guys briefly. I can't stay on here for too long, but ultimately, day one, we saw Denzel Mims showing off a little bit. We saw Zach Wilson have a pretty good first day of training camp. I believe he went like 7 for 11. I'm not gonna go ahead and spoil it for you guys. I don't want to. I don't want to be that guy that spoils some of the stuff for you guys. I know some of you guys are at work and you haven't been able to see some of the stuff for yourself. And I know when you get home, the first thing you're gonna do is jump on Jets the social media content and watch some of this tape for yourself, right? So I'm gonna leave it at that. But it's a really really good day one of training camp. I think the not the biggest surprise really, but the biggest news is that Mekhi Becton is officially now our right tackle. There's no competition, there's no battle. He's going to be the right tackle for the New York Jets. I think what's even better is his response to that, right? So again, a lot of individuals had the ideology or thought process that he might come in and take that with a grain of salt, not put in the effort. But as you can tell, once you, of course, catch up on today's social media post by the New York Jets, he's actually very embracing of it. He actually made a statement that was very professional of him and showed that he's a team player. He's just trying to get back on the field. And I'm kind of like I'm quoting him a little bit here, not like verbatim, but he pretty much stated that at the end of the day he wants to be part of the starting five, and right tackle, left tackle doesn't matter to him. He just wants to go ahead and get in there and play the game. And he wants to stay healthy, play a full season, and that's what we want to hear from a very valuable piece of our offensive line. Is that he's all about getting into the game, making things work, and just being a part of the starting five. So it's official. There's no more controversy. There's no more arguments to be made. One, he showed up to training camp not only in shape, some would say in better shape than was expected by many. He was also well within weight, and he's also embracing his new role on the roster as a right tackle. George Fant comes off of the pup list. He's sliding over to the left tackle. Carl Lawson, good to have him back. He looks good. He looks explosive. I think that to me was exciting because again, he came off the pup list yesterday, but we haven't seen him in quite some time, over 10 months now, right? We haven't seen him in pads, see how he looks, but he looks like he hasn't lost a step, which is exciting to us as Jets fans because again, that Achilles injury is very, very concerning. And I'm not gonna lie to you a little bit. I thought he might come back, maybe lose a step or two. It's day one. I know it's day one, and I'm probably jumping the gun on so many things in terms of how well the first day went. But we saw good things even in Denzel Mims. Denzel Mims, now second year in this particular offense, had a pretty good showing. You even seen him getting a couple of shout outs from coaching staff members about how well he did. And it's 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 kind of rewarding to think about because again, Denzel Mims is an uber talented individual. We got him in the second round a couple years ago, and he had a pretty decent rookie year. A lot of us were excited about that acquisition. Again, as Jets fans, we jumped the gun. He had a bad year last year. New system. He wasn't healthy coming in. He was behind when it came to the playbook, and it showed when he got out there. But right now, he knows the playbook. He's in phenomenal shape, and he's looking the part as a solid wide receiver to have in our top six. It's it's a lot of good stuff right now coming out of Florham Park, right? And I think that, man, it's exciting. It's exciting to be a Jets fan. It's exciting to be a fan of football, like just a fan of football in general, because football is officially back. Now we can start talking about what's actually happening, vice assuming or assumption based off of what beat writers are telling us, based off of what people who might not like the Jets or who are giving us lazy takes. We're able to see this stuff now for ourselves, and man, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. You should be pumped. I didn't want to go ahead and spoil it for a lot of individuals because I know how excited I was to kind of watch some of this stuff again on New York Jets social media. I saw a couple of things on Jet Central. Matt O'Leary, you guys are always quick with it, so I saw a couple of those videos today as well. Like I said before, it's my anniversary. I can't be playing around too much today on video content. I am still going to edit this and make sure you guys get this today. But it was just one of those things where, man, the energy at One Jets Drive is just so different, so vastly different. It's you can see like guys like Solomon Thomas, you know what I'm saying, mentoring some of the younger guys on our roster on the sideline. It's I don't know how to express it, man. Like we should be extremely excited, uber excited. I'm giddy. I'm just too freaking giddy. So yeah, go Jets. Great first day of training camp. I can't wait to see what's happening tomorrow. And again, if you haven't seen what happened in training camp today, y'all need to be following the Jets live on Facebook. I watched their live pretty much all morning today while I was getting ready. Got to see what was going on at training camp while it was actually happening, which was awesome. You can go back on Facebook, see some of the stuff I recorded earlier. You can see it on again Instagram, on YouTube, on freaking Twitter. It's football is officially back, y'all. It's officially back. So get y'all popcorn ready. The New York Jets are going to make a statement this year, and it starts now, right? Now it starts now. It begins now. We can go ahead and start putting actual results on the field, right? On paper, we've been saying this team is revamped. They have the skill sets, they have the talent. It means nothing if they don't showcase that on the field. And we get to start seeing that transition happen now. So, again, wanted to go ahead and just share with you guys day one of training camp. They're looking good. I'm feeling good. They're feeling good. Like, it's all positive right now coming out of One Jet Drive. I think we're the healthiest we've been in quite some time going into training camp. So more to come, man. Training camp day 2 starts tomorrow, and I'm looking to see these guys put a couple more posts out there for us to enjoy. So as always, go Jets. Like and subscribe, and again, talk to you guys tomorrow.